Hi, today's tutorial is for the Fly's Adventure, which is in Performance 3A on page 24 and 25. I'm going to play it. Okay, so it's light and it's fast. At the beginning it says fast and even. What you're doing is you're playing these 3 notes in the space of 1/4 note at the beginning of the piece. And that main theme, that happens several times through the piece. So you're going to start by playing up here very high near high C, A, C, B, A, C, B. And you might not be able to go really fast right away, but you just want to be light and even. That one wasn't very even. And then you're going to step. Here's a good place to pause and practice those 4 measures. So measures 1 through 4. Light and even. When you get to measure 5, you have the same thing but in a different place. And measure 5, you're going to start up at D. D above high C. D, F, E. Same pattern. Exactly the same pattern. So practice that. Pause the video and practice all 8 measures. Once you've practiced the 8 measures, in measure 9, you're going to do a series of 4 notes. First starting on E, switch hands, right, left, and go down an octave each time. Then you're going to do it starting on D. D, 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 right, left, right, left. So practice that entire line, E's and then D's. Then go back to the beginning of the piece and try again. Pause the video here so that you can practice and go through the whole page. After you have done the last line of the first page, you've done these D's. Your 4th finger will end you on A down below bass C. On the 2nd page, the next thing that you're going to do is play a B. You've got this B, you're going to hold that. Your right hand is going to play a chromatic scale. A chromatic scale is a scale that's based completely on half steps. So you're going to play all half steps going up about not quite an octave. And you're going to have your middle finger play all the black keys and your thumb play all the white keys. Now there's a spot where there's 2 white keys in a row. Your index finger, finger 2, will play that. So I'm going to hold B. Index, 3. And I'm going to stop at G sharp, which is the middle black key. And then I'm going to bring my left hand back up and start on A. That's measure 17. A is our tonic, our home key in this, because we're in A minor. So that's how you know when you get to G sharp that you're at the end of the chromatic scale. And that A at measure 17 starts the new section. The new section is just like the beginning, except it's an octave lower. So an octave lower, A, C, B, G sharp. Now go another octave lower, A, C, B. 23, the pattern changes. So we've had this pattern several times. Now we're going to change it. At measure 23, 2 notes in a row. So 2 left-hand notes in a row with nothing to answer it. So here's 23 again. Then I move down to E. So the same pattern in 2 measures. So you want to practice that. Stop the video here. Practice from measure 17 through 24. Part of what you're working on with this piece of music is finding all of the different octaves. So if you started at measure 17, your right hand was at treble C. At measure 21, your right hand was at middle C. Now I'm going to walk A, G, F, E, then I'm going to left hand E, D, C, B. Now, both of my hands are in A position. My left hand's in low A, my right hand is right there at middle C. So what this is this is an arpeggio sequence where my left hand and my right hand keep going up incrementally. They do not cross each other to begin with. So I go left, right, then the left hand copies right where the right hand played. Then the left hand does it again. Left hand does it one more time. Then it crosses over. And then I go A, C, B, A at the very highest octave up at the very top of the keyboard. So I'm going to show you measure 25 through the end again. My left hand goes right above my right hand. And then towards the end, it crosses over. You have to be looking for that crossover. So the first 2 measures are just left hand copies the right hand. Copy, then the right hand, left hand goes over. Those are hard to read until you've had some experience looking at those different notes in different octaves. But you're just going to memorize that sequence because you're not going to be able to read that fast enough anyway. So that is the Fly's Adventure. Make sure you stop and pause and practice, and then try to go through the sections and put them together. Good luck and have fun with this piece.